Hey up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Few jobs in the van to do today. We've been travelling around for, as you've seen, for the last few months, really enjoying ourselves. There's a few things that are getting on our nerves in the van which need changing really. Toilet area and this area down here. Right, so if we want to get into here, which has got some storage in, it's also got the diesel heater in there as well. We have to do this. We have to open that, so we'd have to take all the cushions off, and then we have to get in that way, and it's getting on our nerves a little bit. So what we're thinking of doing is, that's catching on the door, taking this off here, that's hinged here, somehow taking that off and having it either opening that way or that way, but then this thing's going to get in the way, isn't it, this catch? But I don't know if it goes that way. What am I going to fasten it to? See how, that's the other thing, we can't just open this without folding that over because it catches on that, which is keeping the door closed. So where am I going to fasten it to? And then the other thing is, I'm going to saw this in half so that we can open each side independently. I think that's the way forward. Yeah, if I just saw it like down the middle there, means I'm going to have to take the whole thing off and cut the piano hinge in half, of course, but hey ho, should we get on with that? Yeah. So at the moment we've got these two hinges on there, and it opens like that. So I'm wondering if I can fasten these hinges somehow onto there or some different kind of hinge. Not really sure. Alright, just need to get my tools out. These will do. Don't need anything in there. Right, there's a couple of things I've been buying. We've been stuck in the mud a couple of times over the last year. Once in the snow actually, which there is a video of that, and once in the country park in Hartlepool, and it's only a little bit muddy and I got stuck. So it seems like Foxy is a terrible van for getting stuck in the mud. Anyway, we've been and got one of these, which is a tow rope, and it has all the catches and everything inside it, this kind of thing, yeah, that kind of thing there. And we got somewhere else as well. We got some skid pads, because what we did last time when we got stuck, we tried all sorts to get out, and I used the cushions. Basically we put the cushions underneath the wheels, and it didn't work, and the cushions went in the bin because they were covered in snow and mud and mankiness. Anyway, that's them. So hopefully we won't get stuck in the snow again. You also might notice that I've got the DJI 1 microphone on as opposed to the 2, which I got in the combo pack with the pocket camera. It stopped working, so that's going to have to get sent back, and it's a hell of a rigmarole sending things back to DJI. It has to go to Holland, I believe. I think it went to Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and because we're not in the EU anymore, which is the European Union, it's a right rigmarole. You have to print out 3 different things. One goes to the delivery driver, one goes to the guy who takes it. Oh, it's a right pain in the ass. But anyway, they will change it. So here's another thing that I'm having problems with. Can you see this down here where we get in and out? The sticky's not working anymore, and it just keeps sliding off, and every time I put it back in I'm getting sticky all over me. So I'm going to have to change that at some point. I don't know what to do though. That's nailed in the back, so I can't nail in the floor though, can I? I don't know, we'll come up with something. Well, this is the toolbox which I take away with us. It's got loads of little things in it. Not always easy to get into. like this kind of thing. So you always know you've got well, you've got that many, I've got that many, and I still come to take a screw out and I can't get it out. Anyway, I think this is the right one. So let's just get these off. Yep, they're working. No bother. There's always one. There you go. Let's keep the screws. Use them again if we can. Pop them up there for now. Now to try and find out where we're going to put this. How we're going to fasten it in. You know, this is the Pocket 3 camera that I'm using, and it's on face tracking. Well, it keeps putting me in the middle of the screen, and I keep moving myself to the top of the screen, and then it loses me. So, I don't know. It's getting on my nerves. It's supposed to follow me about. It is following me about. But I don't want to be in the middle of the screen. I want to be up there. I could do it from the app, I guess. Let's see if it works from the app. And will it connect? We are live there. I can see it's tracking me. There you go. I can move it like that on the app. Which, it's clever you can do that, but, you know, bit of a pain in the bum. Anyway, let's get on with it. I think the best way to do this is to lift it up over like that. That's in the way though, so I'm going to take that off. I want to raise that up a bit. That's just keeping the cupboard shut. Wardrobe. Keeping the wardrobe shut, so yeah, I think like that. I'm going to have to put a wooden strap across the back there for it to hinge to. And I think that's the way forward. That'll just stay up like that, hopefully. Yeah, let's do that. No. There's no rub on that. So these are some kind of stupid star drill-y thing like that. That one already looks worn. I wonder if it fits. Fits! No. Bloody hell. Nah, we won't have it. So none of these fit at all. Well, the only one that fit is worn, which is that one, so I don't know. What am I going to do now? I knew I was going to have bother with these. Not one of them fit. So annoying. All of them, there's loads of different types in there. And there's loads of different types in there. But they just don't fit. Why can't they just make them all the same? I have no idea why they do this. It drives me mad. I've even found me DeWalt ones, and that one's too big as well. I give up. I think I'm just going to use a hammer on them. That's the way forward, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Right, finally I found one. That one. I don't know if it's focusing on that. Probably too close. But it fits anyway, so let's get these off. Do it by hand so it doesn't knock the threads in. Quite big screws actually, bigger than I thought. So there you go, it's easy when you've got the right tools, isn't it? Right, so now it will lift up. The only trouble is, there's nothing to fasten the hinges to at the back. So I'm going to have to put a bar in the back there to fasten the hinges on. I don't know how, because I've got a gap there as well. I don't know. I'll sort something out. Well, it looks like I've just wasted the last hour. Because Brenda's decided now that she does like it going this way. Because when us boys go for a wee, sometimes it can get a little bit splashy. Not me though, not me. It's when other people come in. So, waste of time. Hinges back on, fasten that back on, cut that in half, and just leave it like it was. Wasting me bloody time, I tell thee. Wasting me time. Right, let's get this marked off and cut in half. I'm just going to guess. That's about there. Mark it off. That's in the middle there. Do you like me stick? That's not going to fit in, is it? Anyway, I can do that when it's off. Right, just need to unscrew all of this now. Luckily I didn't put screws in every single one of them, so shouldn't be too bad when I find the right screwdriver, that is. Oop. You've been a good whoopsie. I haven't decided how I'm going to cut this yet. I do have a big bench saw, but I don't fancy dragging that out today. Probably try and do it with the jigsaw. I never managed to get it straight though. It always looks like a dog's hind leg, but it's going to have cushions on it, isn't it? So, oh, where's that gone? I've lost the end. It's gone inside. The end's gone inside, look. What the hell? Oh God. Oh, I see. It's got a slidey thing on it. That's weird, isn't it? A bit rude, but you know. There we go. Right, follow me. Don't know why I'm singing Chesney Hawks. I have no idea. So don't forget your protection. Right, let's get it all sanded down. Maybe it's paint it? I don't know. Does it need painting? Nah, it's going to be covered anyway, isn't it? It's absolutely terrible plywood. Cheapest plywood you could get in the world. Just peels off. Rubbish. That'll do. Right, let's see if these fit. Well, they will fit, won't they, because they came out of here. So I don't know what I'm worrying about. So at least we'll be able to get into this one. Why isn't it tracking me? Why aren't you tracking me? Rubbish. Anyway, so this is how it's going to work. But now I've got to cut through here. Do you think that this will cut through it? It's got the saw edge on it. I'm not sure if it's for metal or not, or whether it's just for wood. Should we give it a go, see what happens? Yeah, I better put a mark in where it's going to be. I think it's just going to vibrate like hell, but let's have a go. It's not going to work. It's sort of going through. I think it's going to be easier just to take it off and use a hacksaw, the sensible way. Right, let's get these screwed in. Hopefully it's in the right place. I keep bursting out of this top. I'm just getting fatter and fatter. Actually, I am losing a bit of weight. I've lost a few pounds. I did lose quite a bit of weight. I actually lost 3 stone. But I've put 2 stone back on, so I'm back on the diet again now, so hopefully you'll see a little bit slimmer version of me in the coming months, hopefully. And if I do manage to lose some weight, I think I would deserve a holiday somewhere hot, because I haven't had a nice hot holiday away for quite a while. About 2.5 years. We went to Crete with our friends, and there was a terrible storm, and sadly people were killed. A couple of people did lose their lives. Yeah, it wasn't very good. Oh, I've got some spare screws. Oh, that'll be for the other side, won't it? Right, let's see if this works. Won't work with that chair in the way, will it? No. How is that possible? Give it a twist. There you go, just needed a bit of a twist, it's fine. I don't understand that. Because I've just put the screws, I've just screwed the hinge back on to exactly where they came off. I don't know, why would that touch? I'll be right. Let's get the other side on the toilet side. Right, I've found a bit of a problem with this camera. Again, I'm using the DJI One microphone. It's working, as you can see there, it is picking it up, and it was working earlier on when I had it plugged into the back of the Pocket 3, and then I noticed that the green line wasn't going across the screen. So why isn't that working? Well, I'll tell you why it isn't working. Because I've got the battery pack connected to it, and the battery pack has gone flat, and it's now only taking power from the Pocket 3 itself. But you'd have thought that the microphone would have still worked, because that was connected into the back of the battery pack, so you'd have thought it would have just like continued through, wouldn't you? But no, you do need the power in that. So now I'm going to have to connect just the tripod attachment to it and recharge the battery pack. Bit of a fault, I would say. There should be a loop through so that this works even if the battery pack's flat. Yeah, weird. Well, I have absolutely no idea what's happened here. I've put the screws back in the holes where they came from, cut that in the right place as far as I knew, but if you watch now, that one opens all right, no problem. But I don't know why that's catching there, and that's gone like that. Cut myself again on the stupid hinge. I hate that hinge. I hate that hinge with lots and lots of passion. Look at that, man, look at it. That'll be the anticoagulants that I take. Right, I've done it. Plaster on my finger. Opens, doesn't catch anymore because I sanded a little bit of it off. So now I'm just going to put the hinges back on here and see if that still opens up, or whether that goes tits up as well. I don't know. Right, I've got the hinges on here, so we can open it like that if we want, or we can just open it like this, and it actually jams in there on the wood. Not designed that way. Would have drove me mad normally, but it's doing a job, and that's keeping it up like that. So we can get into that box easily, and then that opens up there, so when we're having a wee, we don't do any splashing. Not that Brenda does any splashing. I don't really, it's just in case, you know, because you've got blankets and cushions and stuff on there, so it's just in case, you know. So that's that. So now the next job is I've got to fasten this on in a position. That's one of them hooks. And that's just going to go here. And that's just going to keep the door shut while we're driving. So it doesn't rattle about, that's all. There you go. Perfect. I'll keep the door shut. Because I never want to see them stupid star screws ever again, I've just put in these little posi drive ones, little wood screws, but they were a little bit too big. So I've put a little block of wood on the inside just so you don't cut your fingers when you're going in the cupboard. I'll show you. There you go, just a silly little block of wood. And that's on nice and firm. So, little tip of the day. I got a new one of these. Lift that up. Oh look, it doesn't go in because this is in the way. Nah, it goes inside like that. And also, did you know, when it won't come out, there's a little catch here. I hope you can see that actually. There it is there. Hey, there you go. There's this other little thing what's getting on my nerves as well. It's the catch down here. I'll swing you around. This thing here, it's driving me nuts. Look, it just doesn't go in. I'm having to give it a good slam to get it in. I've noticed it's got them hideous start screws in as well. So I'm thinking of taking that off and actually putting one of them in its place, which is a magnet one. Hopefully that'll keep it shut. I must stop looking at the screen. There, that's where I have to look, into the camera lens. Right, let's have a go. Take these out. I might have to put them ones back in actually. So I've just repositioned it better. I think it fits. Oh, will you? What the hell? Yeah. I think you just have to give it a jolly good slap and it'll stay in. That's the spirit. Right, that's me done for the day, all tidied up and finished. Everything seems to be working all right, apart from my finger. So yeah, I'll leave you there and I'll get on with some more stuff coming up in the next few weeks or so. We are planning a little trip away. I'm not telling you where, I'm not telling you when. Well, that's something to look forward to. Well, it is for us anyway. Right, so thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, all that carry on, and we'll catch you next time. Bye bye now.